some of the ministers are one performance no you want to say be a underperformance na be more no kwasem they are performing very good be so ha kokra na you are starting command from data you boy dey me network be edin but data is too expensive mama yen kan no krentre ho etom da bia nya ndi sintinu akotra ba bia akoka so weye wa bra de ne nye wa bra na me ezle wusu ho no na utumi 5 cedis a utumi 8 gig
to data bonus so ti so na wo kwa de obia influence ministry adwuma ko so kama onkwa Sam George de oba ye hu hwe ye ntehwe na Sam George se won tichiru mu famia na to ni se adwuma mi ye wu adwuma na memi dia mi ye de eye data bundle hu adwuma ene se obekọ TikTok, Facebook, WhatsApp, say Instagram kwa de ne adu twam twe omo twe data no enya asam ketwa ene o twam no kodu pon half de anya ahwe a o hwe 3 o hwe 3 minutes you na MTF for send message you have used 70% of your data bundle say Vodafone kwa de ene wawu uti 50% ya kana obati krim say data no ya nkobio hey na data boy de ampa data boy ye dey hey data boy ye dey wolf na wenu na Ghana for kase debut na say papa and friend Sam George proud to say obe wini and say NDC be wini aba power papa no say man no ta kan ye simple o say ye maami and friend Osla Osu no ye Minister of Communication ne the talk to us no hwe friend say data hu sensem NDC for be say na ye Minister of Communication Digital and Innovation and blah 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 ne papa no say man no kan ni na ese Osla Osu oboy krono only the MPP government they are stealing from Ghanaians why so say any asema Sam George or try to the post one time and they describe what Osla Osu was doing with the MPP or say I've seen number of posts on Facebook complaining about the speed at which data and voice credits are being swallowed on phones. A lot of anger is channeled at the telcos. Wait, that's a scam. When the Minister of Communication issued that fiat and forced the telcos to stop the forward deduction of the increased CST from the 26th of November 2019, I sounded the warning that the consumer will be worse off. The minister authorized through NSA an increase in tariffs. They compensate for the stoppage of the upfront deduction. The minister and government is calming the people. They want you to think you are getting all your credit when you recharge, but they have opened a huge pipeline back door to siphon all the recharge value. The anger must be directed at the insensitive and backstabbing government that seeks to steal from the citizenry and hide behind corporate bureaucracy. Where Sam George, I can't. Now before that, on one tronanum, church and nism, the entire data boy dene. Onim say, there your slow and the MPP government in our courses are. It is Sam George.
Listen, for every 1 cedi that you pay for data, about 39.8 pesos is tax.
And the rest is what?
Operational cost and profit margins.
How much is the profit margin?
Well, I don't have what the profit margins are, but
Sam George can't be one way. A man for sure says data to data so bonus so to so na wo kwa de Obia influence ministry adwuma ko so kama Ongwa Sam George de Oba ye hu hwe ye nte na Sam George say won chichiru mu say anofa so chichiru
paying more because the previous administration, the previous minister took a knee-jerk reaction of just implementing SMP in a way that punished 76% of the Ghanaian market, because you declare one player an SMP and raise their prices, thinking that that is going to drive customers onto another network, without making sure that the other networks are making their networks resilient enough for people to move. So if you want me to move from network A, because you've made them more expensive, is network B going to give me the quality of service I want? If you do not also impose a responsibility on network B to make investments to give me that network, then you've punished the customer of network A by raising the price but not giving them a viable option. And so there's a lot of work. There are three variables here that we're looking at. It's price, it's value, it's quality. The ministry is going to take steps on all three, one at a time. The committee we set up that gave 14 days, in 13 days came with a roadmap, and it is that roadmap that I'm implementing.
Sam George actually we kama and him na ka say na no ono na ka na asem na the way so ye na nima na original ono papa no ye brutal rough edi no eye mazibila show no eye naked truth on old burger trends, making sure say over subscribe over like uya ubeja comment no our comment section no ase dey mama. Do you think says Sam George can do the work as the minister? I will bet take data bundle so I'm an abafo. And now say as usual political talks. So more opposition now they have solution to every problems. They know even when God is coming. But omba be munko dia na ndie kokoti ya mama ya beti so arrogance na be job aboso. What do you make of it? Just comment to comment section as na catch the Ghana for say o side with Sam George and as on side with Sam George. Me data bo where dia mama papa. De bia mi su media man je nya fe na me ba be sele achiro bia no time for imbecility. Now say any enyema e flow with street na so among for message amudi about the enya sem kitwa message there doso. Hey, Ghana for you, I'm for you, but before that, me nko kre abranti friend or hineba buama beni. Oh yeah, mama SYZ. Now SYZ will be a SYZ be him say NDC ni mapa station. The chief of staff. Standogwe. Chief of staff Julius Debra ni station. Julius Debra station SYZ. So who's present a bit where the possibility is in this near 99%. So 1% look on untimi MPP ni. Ebia no you try. And you're possible. But on that same SYZ, or Hannibal Boama Benny said John Dramani Mama MP say we na the was and 1 yard. On konim na ohun hwe onim de oye. Na kasa nkwa na okasa Sam George. I say even under Oslawusu na data bo kakra change Sam George pension. Ko anya under Oslawusu no you 5 Ghana sir just for you no. Hey, which man you 8 gig. I say ne ebi kura dey blank rema. Ebi dey 1 gig. Ebi dey na 500 megabyte. The same 5 cities. And they be spending 30 cities on your 2 gig. Under Sam George. And the papa no account bro fu bebrebe echechemu dey tears la usu. Eye failure. Na only Ghana buy nanado. Any finance minister Kenoforata mo akabom. No mo back star bi no mo wie sika. E dey for back door. E ka say 38.9% of sika e 1 cedi bi e beto credit bia no. E sika e kwa ban ho no. Ono so baaye.
You're free. Some of the ministers are one performance no. You want to say be a underperformance. Now, be more hard no question. They are performing very good. Be so hard kokra. Now, you're not starting command from data. You boy they make more network be a thing. But data is too expensive. Mama yen kan no kwentre. E tom da bia nya ndi sinti no akotra ba bia akoka so we ye. Wa bra de ne nye. Wa bra na me Oslawusu ho no. Now to me 5 cities what to me 8 gig. What dial star 141 now to me be 8 gig 5 Ghana cities. The free that one number Sam George eba you know. Data you very expensive from see a 2 about the baby cine. Data you very expensive. What it? And se sebe na money telecommunications no echo.
I never boama Benny atem na waka no kawie no. Hey, me house la usu asa na kakra. Oto aye nyu na te se wa hye fufuo. Wo gas Sam George wo ba be fa ho totroto. Won se Ghana for hold you neck. Next time wo hwa de we pini wo gas ono nkwa na yebenya no. Ene wo na aba asem no. Na se Sam George ho aba asem de a ma yen chire nsem no mu yi ntokwa no hya ase free hin. E hya ase free hin. Tech in tree. Aye one guy bia owo Ghana hanum no na oye vlogging and as a social media content creator on technologies. Everything regarding technology no na oye nwaduma. Na proud to say owo be kwan yakọ United States of America. And I say Kwanya says me popular. Ghana data boy did too much. And I started campaign. Say reduce data prices now. A lot of Ghanaians do move because you need data now. You need a kind. I say you live in a betting tax will be unpaid. Because you need then money member in a bet. And in the same way, Anna taking trees fast here who demonstration here who did. Am I a lot of radio stations and TV stations are granting audienceship and man interviews. Manike kan na adwene the telcos any share have meeting e man promise say o meti data so the Ministry of Communication eso friend no any net na say e din ko so meti data so but after sometimes amount so abrante na kokudu United States of America but okodu no so ni ire mfi ni nchie even though at United States of America kakra no be spend no for a whole month obetima use data sa year mum obetima use data sa call credit sa ensa bibia dem di ga on for Ghana for but say we Ghana ni no free Ghana no only the obesa ba Ghana nti obesa data bo esote o Ghana into we hold on to the campaign now target some job be on fino target some job be on fino now why I no be make post on data na some George be respond here and I branch in case opportunity ni ma me fa so na me san respond to some George now when no catch some George said take entry or say Sam George 350 Ghana cedis for 400 gig is what you should be taking to the negotiation table. Otherwise, this campaign will never stop. Not even in infinity. The minimum wage in Ghana is 18 Ghana cedis per day. That means someone must work nearly 19 and a half days just to afford 350 Ghana cedis worth of data. Now, in return, they should be getting at least 400 gig. That's about 20 gig for each day of labor. That's what real value for money should look like. Now, I can't say same way you know. Anya papa Sam George de. Ana say hwe Equiano asoya. Me minister mu a. Me member of parliament mu a. Me Sam George. Me kasa osu kasa bi. I say keep chasing clout. I'm dealing and responding to persons who understand what they are talking about in the industry. By the way, have you been paying your taxes on all the gadgets you have been importing into the country? Or you are invading the tax by sitting in the US and selling in Ghana? Patriotism goes beyond chasing clout to actually contributing your quota. Let's have a conversation about Ghana when you start being a law-abiding citizen and paying the relevant taxes on the items you sell in Ghana. In the meantime, grab front row seats and watch me deliver on my mandate. Cheers. Anaja, odija tano, ene Ghana. It's symbol. It's hobo. Wait, a minister who are responding to a citizen. A minister who accepted admitted said the MPP administration, they were arrogant. He said the country lots of times. Now, there's a minister on the 14th of February. Ote, a committee so mo data price mo. E mo 14 days. After 14 days, we see. At the same time, the same tech intrigue yeah. At again, man catch them and say, do you think reducing data is just using me pulling out my pen and writing something down? No, it has to take process. Say what here the video ya me boy yeah. I don't want to know say repeat no. Say enye ne pen or train the pen fan the pen ya na yate data boss so. It takes time. And the same person was also saying say Oslawusu and the MPP administration, not the NCE, not the telcos, and a problem. Because omumum na inflated prices of data bundles. Omumum na add a lot of sikabia omoji edi free edi akochim. Domain the reason why we are suffering. So if you know all this things, I don't know here 1 year. I don't know say year and the 2025 and the members are 2025 and the ansana what must solve the data problem. Kwamba aso bit mama data bo aba form. But some George adane mrane. Odane mrane na nde waka ka yehu de ye na wey. Any insema akwaje Sheldon. Ekafa some George ni arrogance ehu. Enti an arrogant meets an arrogant man. Enti they say no a two arrogant square. Enti ese ekofa ni X na X no ebenya no Twitter no so. Ho ana Ghana for kasa Ghana for say oh Sam George onim de ba kwa de che Charlotte ana say Charlie Cole GH our Twitter or say see what Sam George no or you see what scam dodge and yes Sam George scam dodge and MTN Ghana are doing to us. Since gig used to be 30 Ghana for 7 days, but look at 4.2 gig just adjusted to 38 Ghana for same 7 days. Sam George must resign. All he knows is English, but nothing concerning data. Gosh. I know they better watch data band now can watch them now. Now take increase to respond to Papa Equiano Sam George. I say wow. Now your focus is on people who buy and import gadgets into Ghana. First of all, that is the mandate of the GRA, not yours. If anyone fails to pay taxes, it is the GRA job to handle it, not the job of a minister to throw vague accusation around. Second, every item that comes through Ghana ports is subject to custom duties. So payment is made there. It is not my role or yours to track individual tax compliance. That's why institutions exist. More importantly, how does this even relate to the issue of high data prices and your promise to fix them? Instead of you staying focused on delivering the relief you loudly championed in opposition, you are now shifting the conversation to personal attacks and distractions. We are not here for clout. We are here for accountability. Do your job, fix the mess, let the results speak. When should you take in tree? The response of the man, Papa and friend Sam George.